One, two, three. I can't hear myself obviously because this is not plugged in. But audio check one two. Check one two. Audio one two three four five. 5 4 3 2 1. Check check check. Good. Okay. What's that? Okay. And good afternoon, everybody. You're watching on your computer here on this Thursday afternoon. We're in Angola, Indiana for the NCAA Division III Women's Softball Regional. This is the second game of this tournament. It pits the number 5 seed Raiders from Mount Union from Alliance, Ohio, 25-11 overall. They finished 12-6 in the conference, and they'll be facing the number 4 seed Spartans of Aurora from Aurora, Illinois. They come in with a record of 37-6, and they were 23-1 in conference play. Jim Measle with you in Angola, Indiana, on this May afternoon. Second game of this regional tournament. It's double elimination. We've already had a stunning development in the opening game of this tournament. The number 1 seed and second-ranked team in the country, the Thunder of Trine University, upset in the opening game by the 8th seed Ravens of Anderson by a score of 5-1. So the team that many thought would win this tournament, the Trine University Thunder, knocked into the losers bracket right away, and that's really going to open things up. Trine will have to take the long way if they want to win this regional and move on to the finals in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Two teams being introduced. Let's give you the starting lineups. We'll take a look at Mount Union first. They are coached by Sandy Douglas. And starting in center field for Mount Union will be number 5, Kristen Gromes. She's a senior from Navarre, Ohio. Batting second is Jess Moraz, a freshman from Westlake, Ohio. Batting third will be the catcher, Brittany Papp. Batting fourth will be the DP, and she wears number 14, Lee Sidlak. Batting fifth is the first baseman, Alex Mayle, a senior from Greenville, Ohio. Batting sixth will be the shortstop, Andy Van Sickle, a freshman from Loudonville, Ohio. Batting seventh is the second baseman, Shelby Carmichael, a junior from Dalton, Ohio. Batting eighth will be the third baseman, Rachel Jessel, a senior from Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania. And batting ninth is the left fielder, number 4, Marissa Earle, a senior from Massillon, Ohio. The pitcher today for the Purple Raiders of Mount Union, number 19, Rachel McInich. McInich is a senior from West Jefferson, Ohio. For the Aurora Spartans under head coach Mike McKenzie, they are going to be the home team for this contest in the third base dugout. And we'll give you their lineup here in just a moment as we get to the right page here in our program. Bear with me here. Here we are. All right, leading off for Aurora will be the DP, Stephanie Lynch, senior from Naperville, Illinois. Batting second will be the catcher, Tristan Wilcox. She's a senior from Lafayette, Indiana. Batting third is the center fielder, Mia Henderson, a senior from Norridge, Illinois. The cleanup hitter is the shortstop, Brooke Spencer, a senior from Orland Park, Illinois. Batting fifth will be the first baseman, Lily Stone. And Lily is a junior from Moline, Illinois. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Sarah Klauser. Klauser, a junior from Gurnee, Illinois. Batting seventh is the second baseman, Alana Weitzenfeld, a sophomore from Oak Park, Illinois. Batting eighth is the left fielder, Lauren Hubner, a freshman from Countryside, Illinois. And batting ninth is the right fielder, Rebecca Randall, a junior from Yorkville, Illinois. Pitching today for the Spartans of Aurora University will be Vanessa Hartzell. She's a freshman from Highland, Indiana. And the Spartans coached by Mike McKenzie, the Raiders coached by Sandy Douglas. Mount Union Purple Raiders from Alliance, Ohio, while the Aurora Spartans hail from Aurora, Illinois. So, with the upset by Anderson in the opening game here today over the top-seeded Trine Thunder by a score of 5-1, we get a chance here to take a look at the bracket. Anderson will move on. The Ravens will play in the scheduled 2 o'clock game tomorrow. Now, take note, these times I mentioned are Eastern Daylight Time. Anderson will face the winner of this game between Aurora and Mount Union. With Trine losing, that knocks them into the losers bracket. Again, it's a double elimination tournament. So Trine will play the first game, which is scheduled to start at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning Eastern, and they'll face the loser of this contest between Aurora and Mount Union. Again, it's a double elimination tournament. The winner moves on to the finals in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. The championship round scheduled to take place on Sunday. Right now, we're kind of watching some weather move into Indiana out of Illinois. Some rain in the western part of the state. But we're dry right now. Weatherman said temperatures in the upper 70s, and it's a very humid early afternoon. Very humid early afternoon here, and they're calling for showers and thunderstorms later. I hope you don't need that remote there, Brett. Trent Lewis in the bucket above me here. I'm standing behind the center field fence. Our bucket can only fit Trent and the camera equipment and the computer equipment, and if you think I'm going to get in that contraption, you got another thing coming. I'll stay here on good old Mother Earth. All right, we're set to go here. And Kristen Gromes leads it off for the Purple Raiders, left-hand batter. And Vanessa Hartzell ready to deliver the first pitch of the ball game. And here we go. And it's a ball low, 1 ball, no strikes. We're underway in Angola here in this Division III NCAA Women's Softball Tournament opening round action. Gromes, the center fielder. And the next pitch is in for a strike on the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. Jim Mezo here calling the play-by-play. Our cameraman and producer, Trent Lewis, above me here in center field. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a high fly ball to center field. Drifting back and making the catch for Aurora is Henderson right in front of me here. So a fly out to center starts the game. 1 up and 1 down. Jess Mraz now bats for Mount Union, the right fielder. 1 up, 1 down here in the top of the first inning. Mraz is also a left-hand batter. And the first pitch from Hartzell is a little dinker down the left field line. Drops in. That's a hit. So the Purple Raiders have a runner on first with 1 out. Perez dropping a single down the left field line. And Brittany Papp, the catcher, will bat now for the Purple Raiders of Mount Union. Right-hand batter, Hartzell's first pitch. Bunted at in front of the plate. 1 play for the pitcher. Out at first. And moving down to second, Mraz. So Papp's sacrifice is successful. She's out 1-3. 2 away now. Purple Raiders have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. The DP now bats. Lee Seidleck. Runner on second. 2 outs. Hartzell's first pitch is outside for ball 1. Mount Union in the first base dugout. Aurora, the home team for this game, they're in the third base dugout. 1-0 on Seidleck. Runner on second with 2 outs. Here it comes. That's in for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one the count with 2 outs. Mount Union comes in with a 25-11 record. The next pitch is swung on and fouled out of play. And the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Purple Raiders in their purple and white uniforms. Aurora with the white shirts. Strike 3 called. Oh, Hartzell with a beautiful pitch on the outside corner for strike 3. That ends the inning for Mount Union. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left. We've played a half inning here at the NCAA Division III Women's Softball Regionals in Angola, Indiana. Mount Union, nothing, and Aurora is coming to bat. Well, Mount Union entered this season with an experienced team that included 5 seniors who would play an integral part in the outcome. Raiders started the season down south. They compiled a record of 11-2. Senior pitcher Rachel McInich went 6-0 on the trip, and that included back-to-back no-hitters against Anderson and Lakeland. The Purple Raiders came back north, continued to play well. They won 6 of their next 8, putting the Raiders into a great position for a postseason run, but the bats went cold and they lost their next 6.